In Brazil, they say she waits on the roof. She comes down at night and she stands on the chest of anyone sleeping on their back with a full stomach. They call her the Pisa de Ra, the one who treads. In Japan, there is no figure at all. There is only the sensation and a word for it. Kanashibari, bound in metal. In Newfoundland, she is the Old Hag, and she sits on you. Among the Yoruba of Nigeria, Ogun Oru. In Egypt, a jinn. In Turkey, the Karabasan. The Greeks called it Ephialtes. The Romans, Nocturna Oppressio. The night pressure. These cultures did not share this with each other. Most of them never met, and every one of them described the same thing. Waking in the dark, unable to move, certain that something else is in the room. In 1781, a Swiss painter called Henry Fuseli exhibited a picture of it. A woman thrown back across a bed, a small, heavy creature crouched on her chest, looking out at you. He called it the nightmare. It made him famous. Nobody could explain what it showed. They only recognized it. So here is what is actually happening. Every night when you enter REM sleep, the stage where you dream most vividly, your brainstem does something remarkable. It switches your body off. Signals from a region called the pontine reticular formation travel down through the medulla and the spinal cord and hold your motor neurons in a state called atonia. Your muscles stop answering. It is a safety mechanism. It is what stops you standing up and acting out the dream. This happens to you every single night of your life. It works perfectly, thousands of times over, and you have never noticed it once. Sleep paralysis is what happens when you wake up before it lets go. Your mind comes back online, your eyes open. The room is your room, exactly as it should be, but the switch has not flipped and your body will not answer you. You are awake inside something that is still asleep. And now your brain has a problem. It is awake, it is alert, and it is receiving almost nothing from the body. The literature calls this deafrentation. The sensory channels have gone quiet, so it does what brains do with missing information. It fills the gap, and it reaches for the oldest answer it has. Something is in the room. Something is holding you down. Around 1 in 13 people will experience this at least once. Among students, it is closer to 1 in 4. But here is the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Researchers compared sleep paralysis in Denmark and in Egypt. Same event, same biology. Egyptians reported it around 3 times as often as Danes. Their episodes lasted longer. Nearly half believed the cause was a jinn, and many were frightened that it could kill them. The Danes, on the whole, thought it was a bad night's sleep. Belief did not simply give the thing a name. It appears to have changed how often it came, how long it stayed, and how much it hurt. And inside Egypt, the same split showed up again. People with more education were less likely to reach for a supernatural explanation, and less afraid of it. The monster, it seems, is partly built by the people who are expecting it. And it is still happening. Through the 1980s and 90s, thousands of people, mostly in the United States, reported the same set of things. Waking in the night, unable to move, a presence in the room, figures standing over the bed, looking down at them. They did not call it a jinn. They did not call it a hag or a night pressure. They called it an abduction. Same paralysis, same figures, same terror. A new century simply handed them a different word for it. There is nothing on your chest. There never was. But for as long as people have slept, they have woken in the dark, unable to move, certain that something was standing over them. The Romans knew it. Fuseli painted it. And somewhere tonight, someone is waking into it for the very first time, reaching for whatever word their culture handed them.